Hi, I'm Virginia Zanetti. I'm an Italian artist and I live in Tuscany. Abysses project was made in collaboration with a study center, a reception center for refugees, and it was created by Spazio Hawaiian Border Crossing for Manifesto 12 in Palermo in 2018, a collective action that involved the community of migrants hosted in various reception centers, several students, and some citizens. The project investigating the concept of abyss and immense depth as a metaphor of the impenetrability of human destiny wants to lead us to a reflection on the dramatic issue of migrants through a creative choral process. Stars were embroidered with gold thread on a single piece of ultramarine blue fabric. This final collective artwork was raised by me and all participants in several squares, becoming a starry sky supported by human columns. After almost 1 year, Abysses involved the residents and migrants living in Zurich in the same action for choreographing the public in collaboration with the Italian Cultural Institute Migration Museum on curating space in Zurich and Traffic Gallery from Bergamo. The Pillars of the Earth project started in 2015 in India from a dialogue with me and the Indian artist Sveta Bhattad with our grammar project. I was supported by the Moving Up grant and promoted by Italian Ministry of Cultural Heritage, and I chose this country both for its spirituality and its fast development in these last years. I'm interested in rural areas, and in each of these places I cooperated with local people in order to create a series of workshops and participatory performances that would encourage the exploration of individual and collective potentialities. The project is an invitation to everyone to turn upside down the point of view and the perspective with which you observe the earth. Every action takes on a particular meaning for the people who are codependent on that location, such a dry river, a lake under building, a cotton factory, a mine, an old city, etc. And this is an ongoing project in several parts of the world. The action reverses the perspective and asks a question. Does the human being, together with the other, hang on to the sickles of war history, or does it support it, helping to change its destiny? In my research, the other, as opposite to the self, constitutes the starting point to explore ideas of separation and disharmony, with the purpose to allow the recognition of our link with the community and the environment. I have always thought that the whole world was my place. In Abysses embroidery with people from all over the world was an opportunity to share and collect memories related to the sea and life, a practice that became a projection of desires and memories to compose the constellation made of today's dream. Considering the etymology of the word desire from the Latin de, negative meaning, plus sidus, star, desire literally means lack of stars, of good omens, by extension a feeling of lack, and consequently a passionate research also toward the others. This work therefore wants to transform the individual fear of the unknown into a creative act of collective and global hope. In the Pillars of the Earth project, the aim is reversing the point of view, sharing the experience with people from different areas, creating a new wandering community in search of new ethics or spirituality, walking to reach tops from which you may see better. We talk, exchange ideas, and spontaneously create a new community of people from all over the world. People do understand are supporting the work and becoming the pillars of the earth, and trigger a process of collective construction of new concepts and new ways. I usually collaborate with people from different fields and countries because the human being evolves through knowledge of the different. So it's important to dialogue with other cultures. In Abysses, the ultramarine blue fabric symbolizes the sea, the ecosystem from which living beings originate, a trajectory often used by individuals to move from one place to another on our planet. Embroidery is an effective technique to induce meditation and calm the mind, and can become a good way of communication. After the Second War, also my grandfather was a migrant. He left Padua to go to Prato. In the course of the performative action, I share my personal history, and I invited each participant to embroider the star with a precious golden thread, whose shape recalls the painted by Giotto in the heavenly vault of Scrovegni Chapel in Padua. At the end of the performance, the fabric becomes the subject of symbolic action. Raised toward the sky, the blue of the abyss becomes the sky itself, supported by the same people who have imagined it. People from all over the world without any boundary. Also, the pillars of the earth, in the pillars of the earth, people together are trying to hold the earth. Lasting peace and the well-being of the people do not depend only on the reform of society, but also on the transformation of every single life, which can contribute to change both the destiny of a nation and the fate of the humanity.